Hey guys, today we're going to take a look at simplifying expressions. Remember, an expression is a math problem without an equal sign. Now, there are two ways to simplify expressions. First, we look for the distributive property, which is multiplying. And second, we look to combine like terms, and we do that by adding or subtracting. So let's take a look at some examples and how we can use these strategies. So the first example I want to take a look at is 2 times the quantity 4x minus 6. So the key to look for here is this clue right here. When you have a number directly attached, it can either be before or after a set of parentheses, that signals multiplication, which is the distributive property. So all that means, if you'll remember from 6th and 7th grade, is we multiply everything inside the parentheses by the number outside. Remember, we use our multiplication, division, integer rules. Same signs are positive, different signs are negative. So positive 2 times positive 4x is positive 8x. Positive 2 times negative 6, the signs are different, so my answer is negative, and 2 times 6 is 12. So that's the key to look for with the distributive property. Here's another signal for the distributive property. Let's say I had 2x plus a negative 4x. This signals to use the distributive property. They're double signs, or your multiplication integer rules. Same sign, oh I'm sorry, those are different signs. Different signs are negative. So this becomes 2x minus 4x. And that leads into my next strategy, which is combining like terms. Remember, like terms either have the same variable to the same power, like these do, x to the first power, x to the first power, or they're both plain old numbers or constants. And I use my addition rules. 2x minus 4x, the signs are different, so I subtract. 4x minus 2x is 2x, and I keep the sign of the number with the higher absolute value. Now in this video, I'm just going to say keep the sign of the larger number. I'm simplifying what I'm saying. So let's keep doing some more practice here. Our third example is going to be 7x plus 6 minus 3x minus 8. So when I look at this, do I have the distributive property or double signs? No. All I see here are like terms. 7x is like negative 3x, and 6 is like negative 8 because they're both constants. So I simply combine like terms. 7x minus 3x is 4x. Different signs, subtract, keep the sign of the larger number. And then 6 minus 8, different signs, so I subtract. 8 minus 6 is 2. Which is larger, 6 or 8? 8 is, and it's negative, so I keep the negative or the minus sign. So my simplified expression is 4x minus 2. Let's do some more practice. Let's get a little more familiar with this. So my fourth example, 4x minus 2 times the quantity x plus 3. So I first ask myself, do I see the distributive property or double signs? I always put those two together. And I actually do. Negative 2 times x plus 3. So I'm going to do that distributive property first. Now when we have a plain old letter or a variable, there's an understood or an invisible 1 in front of it. So this means negative 2 times positive 1x. Different signs, my answer is negative. 2 times 1x is 2x. Negative 2 times positive 3. Different signs, my answer is negative. 2 times 3 is 6. And a common mistake that people make here is they forget to bring down that extra stuff. So make sure you bring down that 4x up front. Now I simply see like terms. 4x minus 2x, those are alike because they have x to the first power. 4x minus 2x, signs are different, subtract. 4 is bigger and it's positive. And then bring down your minus 6. That's another one of those, don't forget to bring it down. Remember to bring it down. So 2x minus 6 is my simplified answer. Now let's take a look at one of the most complex types of problems you may see. So for example, 5, 2 times the quantity 3x minus 5 minus 3 times 2 minus 6x. In this situation, I see the distributive property here, and I see the distributive property here. So I have to distribute or perform the distributive property 2 times. So let's do this set first. 2 times 3x is 6x, same sign's positive. 2 times negative 5, well 2 times 5 is 10. Different signs, my answer is negative. So I've performed that distributive property. Now I'm going to work on the second instance of distributive property. Negative 3 times 2, well 3 times 2 is 6. Different signs, my answer is negative. 3 times 6x is 18x. Negative and negative, same sign, so my answer is positive. And now I combine like terms. 6x is like 18x. Negative 10 is like negative 6. So let's start with our variables. 6x plus 18x, same signs, add, keep the sign, also keep the x. Negative 10 minus 6, same signs, add, keep the sign. So my simplified answer is 24x minus 16.